1, 2.
Okay, that's good.
3.
Okay, yeah.
4.
Oh my god, what comes next? What comes next? Oh yeah.
5.
Yeah, I think that's right.
6.
Yeah, okay, I think 6 is right too. But what's next?
7.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
8.
Oh, what comes after 8? Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel, and do you remember 9? I definitely kind of do. Now, a little bit of context for this video. There are only 2 movies in my life that scarred me as a child. You know, there were movies like Coraline, which was scary, but they didn't scar me. There were movies that I had fun with as a child, but there were 2 movies that scarred me for life. One of those movies I've already reacted to on the channel last Halloween, and that was the American version of The Ring. That movie terrifies me to this day, and if you want to know the story behind that, you can check out that video where I tell the story before I watch the movie. The other movie that scarred me as a kid is 9. I don't know why this movie scarred me as a kid, but I've always been scared of this movie. I watched it when it came out in theaters in 2009, so I was 8 years old. I went to the theaters because my mom and I thought this was a kid's movie. Turns out it was not really a kid's movie, and so I've kind of avoided this movie out of sheer terror up until this point. I don't really even know what happens anymore. I just have images in my head from this movie, and those images terrify me, so I'm really scared to be watching this movie right now, but also really excited because I'm actually very interested in this it's not directed by Tim Burton, I don't think, but it is produced by Tim Burton, and the animation is really cool. It's a more mature animated movie, which is something we don't really see anymore. So I'm really excited, but really scared to be jumping into this movie because, again, I don't really remember the plot of this movie, but I do have these vivid images of scenes in this movie, and when I see those scenes, you guys will definitely know. And before we get into this reaction, let me do the lighting. So when we turn the light, we said what color it should be. Boop. Nice. Okay, so the lighting today, I'm going green. There was no other lighting choice. I'm going green today. And if you'd like to check out more of my reactions, you can head over to my Patreon with uncut and early access reactions to all of my movies that come out up to 3 weeks early, as well as exclusive Patreon merch, live streams, movie polls, and so much more. Thank you so much if you check it out, and let's get back to the video. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this reaction / commentary. I don't know how much of it's going to be a reaction, how much of it is going to be a commentary, but I hope you enjoy. If you haven't seen this movie, then go watch this movie because I'm sure it'll give you a little bit of chills up your spine. It definitely gave 8-year-old Oliver chills up all of his spine and into his head, and he's never been able to sleep whenever he thinks about this movie because it's so scary. Anyways, I hope you enjoy my reaction to 9. Okay guys, we got Sam here because I'm actually legitimately terrified of this movie, so I have a bunny, Sam the bunny, to help me out. Oh, the sound of fighting in the background. No, sorry, I hate the look of these things. Oh. I have chills. I'm really scared and nervous, but I hope I just have a good time. I don't know what to expect. There's something so beautiful about this animation though, isn't there? What is that thing? And the silence is also so creepy. I talk a lot when I'm scared. It's also kind of cool that this movie came out in 2009. I just think that's cool. 2000. The destruction. And he has no voice. Oh, that's one of the images. Oh my god. Imagine seeing that when you're 8. Oh god, that's so terrifying. It's okay, it's just another one of you.
Much thought. The details. Carved wood. Molded.
Kind of cool that he went more detailed as he made more. No!
Stop!
Dude, they almost all just died.
Friend?
Friend? Friend? Friend.
Wait, who plays 9?
He's always drawing this.
Run.
Are we alone?
Sounds like Elijah Woods, guys. I watch a lot of Lord of the Rings. That sounds like Elijah Woods.
Get in the can. Go on.
Why don't you get in the can too? That's a no for me, sir. Oh! The designs are also terrifying, don't you think? No, why would you move? No, don't ah! Oh my god, he's sacrificing himself. No! Okay, so 2 is not dead yet. I love how scary and creepy and bleak this world is. Like, you never see this in an animated movie.
That should hold. If 2 were here, he would have done a better job. I wonder where he's gone to.
Oh, he's gone.
What was he?
Keeping secrets from me, I see.
I forgot about this guy.
I found him in the emptiness.
This must be number 1. Oh, I like this guy, number 8. He kind of looks like that singing, kidnapping Santa Claus guy from Nightmare Before Christmas. Why would you do that, man? It's weird. The animation is dated at times, but gorgeous at other times.
Man and machine attacked each other with fire and metal.
Oh, wow. Oh! So the machines turned on man. Oh my days. Oh my god. Yeah, Watt is kind of... We must survive, who cares about casualties, you know what I mean?
But where did it come from? Why is it hunting us?
Questions like that are pointless. We need to protect.
I want to know that question though. Maybe it just wants to kill all life. Oh, we've lost 3, 4, 7, and now 2. Oh, 6 is the artist. Why is this thing so important? What does it do?
That's where it took him. Out toward those 3 tall shapes.
Yeah, let's not go there.
Why do you listen to one?
A group must have a leader.
But what if he's wrong?
Or what if 9's the leader, huh?
Wait,
Yes!
We're going to need a map.
5 is such a legend. Let's go.
Where's this tunnel?
I don't know.
Oh, of course he loses the map. Of course he loses the map.
We should go back.
I don't think you can go back.
We can't!
This is the universe. The universe is telling them to keep going. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, you can go. You can saw it off, you little thing. Looks like a really fun slide. Yeah, go slide down it right now. Yeah, fun. They did slide down it. Oh, that's nice. Why are they keeping him in a cage, though?
Two?
Oh, God. Oh, he was just asleep. Oh, God. Oh, God, run, 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 run. Hey, now you can get out. Oh, smart. Oh my days. Who are you? The John Wick puppet. It's that easy. Ah, it's 7. Oh, he's like, oh, I love 7. Don't!
Wait!
You absolute buffoon. No! Oh. Oh, that's one of the images, man. That's one of the images. I swear to God, that's ingrained in my head. The fact that they just came to save 2 and then 9 flipping killed 2 by accident. Oh, his body's so limp. Oh, that's horrible. It's like the factory is up and running again. Oh, that was a cool shot though. Oh, that is so terrifying. Dude, 7 just saved their lives. Oh. I actually really like how they frame the action. Like the big robots always in the background, our characters in the foreground. That is no bueno, man. Oh, a human skeleton. I forget about the machines, and then every time I see one, I'm like, oh my God, I remember that machine. I remember about that machine, you know? It's like flashing back in my head. They're like repressed memories. Oh, hello. It's the twins.
Whole time?
Twins.
3 and 4. You can't speak, it looks like.
That's it.
The machine. I love that 3 and 4 are like little hooded librarians. It's so cute. Aw, it's always humans creating it, isn't it?
It will create new machines in its own image. Machines of peace that will...
Machines of peace with machine guns on them. Oh my God.
in repelling the iron fist of the machine.
So does this take place in like a Soviet state type place? Iron Fist, you know, stuff like that. It's just kind of giving me like retro Sovietness. You know what I mean? That's not the right words, but that's what I mean. Ah! 8, come on, man. Why you gotta scare me?
This folly, you've endangered everything we worked for.
Why was 2 sent out to begin with?
I sent him to scout.
To scout?
Go back.
to the source.
Destroy it, maybe?
Ah, you can't be trusted. I won't allow you to endanger us further.
One, leave.
You're nothing but a coward.
Oh, yes, 9.
I, who kept everyone safe all these years, ever since you got here.
No, I feel like he kept himself safe.
Guided by fear.
Yes. Oh my days, no. Leave! Oh my god. Is that not terrifying? Woo! Okay, 8.
Go!
Oh, that's sick. Oh no, 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 no. Oh my god, 8 is a legend.
Come on!
Oh, that's terrifying. Oh no! Okay, it's just a flesh wound. Dude, I love 8. He's so epic. Oh no! Oh no! That really is a flesh wound. Oh, see you later, alligator. Oh, good idea. Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's gone.
You owe me a cape.
You owe me a cape. Shut up. Oh, it's like a scout. Oh, and there's little spider things everywhere. Someone pop this scout's balloon, guys. Why is that menacing? Okay, we've made it a long way into the movie. Now imagine you're sitting in the theater and you're 8 years old and you're watching this. Just imagine the pain you're going through right now. I thought that was an actual hand, but it's just a stone hand, I think. Magnets are like drugs. So it's like bits of his soul or something.
I was right. You did send him out to die.
He was old. He was weak.
What?
Sometimes one must be sacrificed for the good of many.
Oh my god, I'm sacrificing you now. I don't think I'll be sad if this guy dies. I'll be honest with you. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think that's one of the things too. I feel like oh, it's so creepy. Oh.
No, no. It can't be.
Oh, that's so weird.
Find her!
It like puts him in a trance or something. Ew. Ew. Oh, there's 8 in there. Sewing him up. Oh! It's like a piranha baby spider. Oh god. Nice. Nice. Oh my god, I hate how hollow the eyes are.
Then it's too late. We have to get out of here. We must try to find another.
No, you have to go find them. We're having a little funeral for him. Man. And even Juan came to watch.
So then, let's hear it.
Light up on the oil, man. If you kill 8, I'll never forgive you, big robot. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. He killed... I'm never... No, sorry. No redemption arc for you. Oh, smart. Oh, smart. Oh, wow.
We have to do it now.
No, they need more time.
Oh, you don't really have that much time, though. Yes. Thank you, Juan. Finally doing something useful in his life. Oh, why do you have to keep showing the bodies like that?
They're coming.
Help! Help!
No, Juan, come on, man. Dive out of the way, dive out of the way. Oh, that was cool. Oh, that was sick. Oh, well done, everyone. Well done, everyone. That can't be the end of it, though, right? There has to be like, oh my god. No, not just one more explosion, but there has to be one more thing. Wow, that's a beautiful shot. It's not done yet, guys. It can't be done yet. There's always a second thing. I like his little hair tuft, though. Oh, wow, what a shot. Yeah, you could feel there's like a little tension that's slowly growing, right? Oh, you can hear that? Oh my days. I love this somewhere. Oh my god. I love the sound design right now.
There's nothing we can do.
One stop. No, 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 you don't kill 5. The burn where his other eye was. I can't believe they just killed flippin' 5.
To the bridge.
No wonder I was traumatized for life with this movie. My guess was going to be that 7 was going to die. Oh god. Nice jump.
To the first room! He'll show you! The source!
No, if you kill 6, I fight you. Oh.
9. They're gone.
Yeah, but even if you wanted to destroy it, how are you going to destroy it? That's one of those stills in my mind as well, just a scientist's body like that.
It was meant to be an instrument of progress, of creation.
But then the army took it over.
You are all the pieces of my soul.
That's really cool.
Look closely and remember what you see.
Whoa, we're here now. Oh, wow. Don't remove it, please. Oh, this is actually a smart way of doing it. Ooh, not a bad shot.
He gave us his soul. We are him.
Yeah, bits of him, right?
Load the cannon!
One is obviously the worst part of the scientist. Oh, wow.
9, don't do this. What if you're wrong?
I'll show you how to use it. It'll be okay.
Okay, 9, let's go. That was actually really smart from the robot's end there. I have a feeling 1 is going to sacrifice himself, right? Redemption.
Nothing. Why do we have to right their wrongs? Sometimes
Oh, God.
one must be sacrificed.
1 must be sacrificed. Nice. Nice. Bam, son. Oh. He did it, boys and girls. What, are like the souls trapped inside or something? Oh. Hey guys. Oh. Hi 2. And 5. I love 5. And 1 obviously grumpy. Oh. Oh, I like 1 now. I like 1. Just saying it.
They're free now.
They are free now. That's gorgeous, that shot. And we get rain, which means new life.
I'm not sure, exactly. But this world is ours now. It's what we make of it.
9 cinematic universe, guys. Come on, let's make it. Okay, Shane. That was, I mean, it's honestly a pretty good movie overall. There's definitely some flaws. Definitely too scary to be a kid's movie. I wasn't as terrified as I thought I was going to be, like when I was watching The Ring, for instance. But yeah, I can see why an 8-year-old or a kid watching this movie thinking it's a kid's movie because it's animated would be traumatized for the rest of their lives. There is some very scary imagery, but I also really respect a studio and people making an animated movie that is a little bit more on the mature side, because like I said in the intro, you just never see it anymore and it's super cool. So yeah, I really respect this movie. Even if I don't think it's the best movie in the world, I really respect this movie a lot. And that was my reaction to 9, the 2009 sci-fi adventure thriller. I'm also going to say a little bit of a horror movie. Yeah, I give this movie a 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10. I'm joking. I don't think this movie's a 9 out of 10. But I do think this movie is really good. And I have a lot of respect for 9 as a movie in general because it got made. How did an animated movie like this get made? It's very hard for animated movies that are on the more mature side to get made because animation is seen by the masses as a kids movie or as kids movies. And so seeing an animated movie that is representing a more mature audiences, it is a PG-13 movie, and I think it is more of like a preteen movie to a teenager movie. I don't think adults will find it super scary. Like, there were definitely moments that I found scary, but I feel like that was more due to the past trauma that this movie gave me. But 8-year-olds, from personal experience, will find this movie absolutely terrifying. So I do think that there is an audience. It's almost like a good introductory horror movie for kids or for teenagers or for people who are about 12, 13, 11 years old, because it has a lot of scary moments, but it's not overly graphic, but it is fairly graphic at the same time. And so you have to kind of commend that this movie even got made in the first place. Like, how did this movie get made? How did someone pitch an animated movie like this and were able to go all the way through of it and get it made? I do think there are some issues with this movie. I think that the runtime lends to some issues in general, just in terms of character development. You don't really get a sense of any of the characters in this movie. Everyone besides 9 and maybe 7, you don't really know anything about. Like 2, you like, but he's just like a nice guy, and then he dies near the start of the movie, so you know, you don't really know anything about him. 1, I guess you know a little bit about 1, but even then they kind of all have one specific character trait, and the movie just sticks with that. But I guess that makes sense in a way now that I'm thinking about it, because each one of the 9 is like a piece of the scientist's soul, almost like a Horcrux in a way. And so maybe like that one singular personality from his soul is imbued into each and every single one of them. And so maybe that's why they only have one personality. But still, like some of the characters like 8 or 6 or 3 and 4, you know, they're there in the movie, but you just don't really care about them that much. You care about them because they're not a machine, but you don't care about their characters on a much deeper level than that. And I think that's just an issue with the runtime of the movie, as it is a really short movie. And to be honest, I could stay in this world for a really long time because it is so beautiful in the way that it portrays its destruction. And I said this at the start of the movie, and I'm actually going to take this comment back. I said that the animation sometimes looks dated, but at other times looks beautiful. And while I do think in a way that the animation looks a little dated, I think it's just more because I'm not used to this style of animation. And that's why another reason that I want to commend this movie is that it's not in that really childlike friendly style of Disney animation or Pixar animation or even DreamWorks animation to an extent up until recently, where Sony and DreamWorks have started to experiment more with their animation. This came out in a time period where animation, or at least 3D animation, you weren't really experimenting with it that much. You had the Pixar standard of animation and the Disney standard of animation, and every other studio was trying to copy that standard. And to see a studio and to see a film break away from that mold of animation and deliver this really gritty and realistic take on the world, you know, it was like very realistic. There was a lot of realism in the way the animation was drawn, was crafted, and it looked really, really good. And I think the reason that I said it hadn't aged well was just because I wasn't used to this style, or the style was very surprising to me. You know what I mean? It kind of caught me off guard a little bit. You're seeing this rubble of these houses that are destroyed. You're seeing bodies on the street, clothes strewn everywhere. You know what I mean? And stained glass windows and walls and light beams that look realistic. And it looks really good. And honestly, there are some shots in this that really hold up today, like really hold up. Some of the wide shots look like paintings that you would frame on the wall at times. And yes, you could say that some of the animation is a little dated, and you, like, I don't know, there's a little like lacking detail. It's just because it came out in 2009. But if you look at it from the lens of 2009, this would have, wow, if I was my age going to the theaters and watching this in 2009, this would have wowed me from its animation standpoint. Like, even just looking at the hands and the way that the hands interact with the light beams in like the church and stuff like that. I didn't comment on it, but I was thinking about it like, wow, they're actually like interacting and creating these extra shadows, and it's just this extra layer of depth that I haven't really seen in a lot of animated movies, even Pixar movies at this time period, which were outstanding movies, don't get me wrong. They didn't have this level of detail, of realistic detail in their movies, because they weren't striving for realism. This movie was. I also think it was a really cool thing to put this movie in like the 1940s era. They have technology that is way more advanced than ours, but it's a very retro feeling as well. You know, they have like World War II bombers and stuff like that. It feels like we're in like a Soviet era Russia or something like that, because they talk about the Iron Fist at times, and it was just a very interesting time period to put the movie in. We're walking through trench warfare areas with barbed wire and giant artillery weapons and stuff like that. And I don't know, it's just a really interesting time period to put the movie in, as well as just the animation just sews it all together so well, and it was so good. But not just the animation, I thought the filmmaking in this movie was actually like a hidden gem in a way. I thought that the director, Shane Acker, I've never seen, or I've never really heard of his movies before. Maybe I've seen one of his movies and I forget that he directed it, but he directed this movie really, really well. I really enjoyed how he directed the action most of all, and how whenever there was like a big action sequence, the main characters, like our little doll people, were the center of the action, and then all the action was happening around them. And so we got the emotions of the little guys of like 9 and 7 and 6 and stuff like that. We got their emotions front and foremost, and then the action sort of behind. Like in so many moments the characters are running away from things, and you see the giant robots or the dog looking robot or something in the background chasing them, but they're not, again, they're not the forefront of the movie, because while it is cool and scary, the movie is focused on the characters. And I thought that was a really cool thing, and it actually made the action a lot more intense, because we're seeing the characters and how they react all the time, and then it almost feels like we're running away because we're so focused on the main characters, and then the big robot is a little bit blurry in the background, you know what I mean? I don't know, it added a lot to the action, and I really enjoyed that aspect. I also just really liked the ending of this movie and how that was directed, how it was pretty much silence the entire way through that funeral sequence. I think that added a lot, and I think it went to show that this movie was not taking children and teenagers for granted. It wasn't thinking that they are dumb like a lot of animated movies do, where they basically explain, not just animated movies but kids movies in general, where they just explain plot points to kids, or they explain why things are happening to kids. This movie, I felt like, took a different approach, and a lot of the times it really just let the audience linger on a lot of things, and I think the ending really exemplified that with the funeral and the ghosts. There was no one saying, oh, I am sad, or oh, they are ghosts going up to, I don't know, like a heaven or something like that. There's just silence, there's nods, there's looks, there's maybe a tear here, you know, a hand on the shoulder there, but there's no words, and it's just these visuals letting the audience understand and figure out what's going on. And I thought this is what that movie did really well. Even in a lot of the world building, it's very vague, and so you kind of have to piece together the world building bit by bit by bit. It doesn't outright tell you that this is in the 1940s, or that this is like a Soviet era type thing, or that, or this, or that. You know what I mean? Like, you kind of have to figure it out on your own by looking at the visuals and the snippets of dialogue that they give you. And so I kind of like that the movie makes me feel a lot smarter, and I feel like I would have felt like a genius if I was watching this as a kid, you know what I mean? So it doesn't take children and teenagers for granted, and I really appreciate that about the movie. Lastly, I can't finish this review without talking about the designs of everything in this movie. It's just so stunning the way that the machines are designed. They're so gothic and scary. Like, there's like this snake one with spider legs and a doll's head with little hair on it. Like, that one is so terrifying. We have the bird thing with a fan as like its jet engine propellant, which is really cool. And then like really cool like snake looking mouth thing, which was awesome. The giant machine looked terrifying. Just every design was so terrifying, but also so cool at the same time. And yeah, some of those designs have lingered in my head for a long time, or have been like very repressed memories. A lot of this movie, actually, as I was watching it, I was like, oh my god, this was, I know this. It's just I've stuffed it into the back of my head. Whenever a character, like one of those little doll things, was getting their soul sucked out of them, and ooh, you know what I mean, and the green stuff and everything, and then their eyes would go so black, I guess I'd like repress that or something, because that was so terrifying. Imagine like you're an 8-year-old kid and you're watching this character that you like 2, for example, just get like sucked, like his soul sucked out of him, and then he just falls limp on the ground. Like, it's scary stuff. And yeah, don't let your 6-year-old watch this. Don't let your 8-year-old watch this, but let your 12-year-old watch this. They might like it a lot. Or let your 8-year-old watch this and just have them be scarred for life. That too. So anyways, I think that it's going to be the end of my reaction and review. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. And yeah, let me know if there's any other movies kind of like 9 that have scarred you for life. Let me know of the movies that have scarred you for life when you were kids, when you watched them, because it could be fun to go on a watching spree of movies that scarred other people for life as well. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for my next movie reaction.